So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Do you enjoy the meeting so far?
Yay!
Yeah, I also enjoy the meeting, especially the table topic session. Yeah, especially the quotes. The quotes are just like my wife's shopping list. Long and painful. Anyway, it's about independence. It's about independence, so I'm going to talk about independence. Actually, 17 August is a very important date for me because it's Independence Day and my wedding anniversary.
Oh.
So 17 August is the day Indonesia got its independence and the day I lost my independence. I'm not exaggerating because when you got married, yeah, you kind of lost your independence.
Yeah.
Even the international symbol for marriage kind of agrees with that. Right? This is the international symbol of marriage. You know what it says, right? The woman loves the man so much because the man is down to earth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I look up the definition of independence this morning, and it says independence is the state of being able to choose what you want to do for yourself without the influence of other people. So by that definition, I can tell you that there are many independent people in this room, like Toastmaster Tika and Toastmaster Ikwan, independent, aka single. Almost works, the jokes. Speaking about Indonesia, I'm actually yes, I'm very proud to be an Indonesian because this country has so many great things. Like we have many motorcycles, and we have a special lane for the motorcycle. It's called the sidewalk. Indonesia has the largest garbage bin in the world. It's called the street. And Indonesia is well known for its religious tolerance. There is a term for that in Bahasa. It's called myth. All right. There's another attitude of Indonesian people that that really irritates me, and I've seen it on social media many times. Sometimes we value look more than the quality, right? Like the other day, I saw somebody posted a very beautiful picture of a doctor, and then men on Twitter were like, "Wow, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen." Somebody said, "That's the definition of beauty." And I was like, "Why are you judging the doctor by her looks, not her intelligence?" Right? And one man wrote, "Doctor, please inject me." Suntik aku, dok. On Twitter. So I replied, "Yes, doc, please inject him with lethal injection." And the latest one that goes viral is, I think the satay vendor in Bali. Many women were queuing to the warung satay because the vendor is so handsome. Why does look become a criteria in choosing your favorite warung satay? Right? The criteria, I guess, would be like the quality of the chicken, the flavor of the peanut sauce, and the taste of the tukang satay sweat. Yeah, they mix it actually. So let's stop valuing people more because of their look. Because look is given, intelligence is an effort. Right, Ikwan? Look is given.
Yeah.
Look is given. So, anyway, my point is, of course, the title of this talk is.
I know that's why I said yeah.
The title of this talk is, of course, good news from Indonesia. Like I wrote in the WhatsApp group, and there are many things, good things from Indonesia. Like I'm pretty sure you've heard about Lalu Muhammad Zohri, right?
Yeah.
Just one become the fastest man in the world under 18 years old. And it's so inspiring because 1 year ago he couldn't even afford to buy shoes. And from that picture, you can tell he couldn't even afford to buy a razor to save his armpit. That's so inspiring. Anyway, and another good news from Indonesia, the candidate for Jakarta Vice Governor to replace the one just resigned is a former corruptor.
Wow.
Who's been sent to jail.
Cool.
Good news.
Yeah.
It means that he has the qualification to be a public official. The ability to steal people's money. Yay!
So dark.
Another good news from Indonesia, this is true. Indonesia and Malaysia have agreed to produce ASEAN car. ASEAN car, mobil ASEAN, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Indonesia and Malaysia are saying, hey, we may have an argue about rendang and the island, but when it comes to polluting the air, we are brothers. Well, I actually wonder why Malaysia keeps trying to steal our cultural heritage, like batik, tari pendek. Why don't they just steal our most valuable culture, like laziness, rubber watch? Yeah, a bit deep. Another good news from Indonesia is this one. Next year there will be a movie, Foxtrot 6, by Hollywood producer, with all Indonesian actors. Foxtrot, yeah, the actors Rio Dewanto, Chico Jericho, Julia Estelle, anyway. So the scene is in Indonesia. I've seen the trailer. It's amazing. There is a car chase scene in Sudirman Street. Rio, the good guy, suddenly stopped by the police. Kena ganjil genap. So he has to pay 500,000 rupiah. Yeah. Dalam ya. Alright. Okay. No point. Don't worry about the jokes. But actually, the whole point of my jokes is this one. Muhammad Aksan and Hendra Setiawan just won Singapore Open 2018. I wish all Indonesian us like both of them. One is majority, a Muslim. The other one is a double minority, Christian and Chinese. But yet they set aside their differences, working for years and years to achieve World Championship, become oneness, and bring Indonesian name to the world. Back to you.